Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Tampa. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And going play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Let go.
Lone back gets the handoff. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, play action. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy. Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Has room down the left sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Megan Honest, this is Trevor Etienne. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Carolina.
Working inside the red zone. Coming in the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Warren with the return here. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Returnable from the 1. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Warren with the return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Bucs to the line. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Another throw here on second down. He's got a man left. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 72. Rock 80.
He's going to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Smith back to receive it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Punt meets him at the 28. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. They'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break.
On the set.
Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll go play action. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 40-yard line.
Working now from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
I'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Pass play now. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
3rd and long for him here. Jump off top by his back. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Starts the return at the 34. He gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's the end on third down. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
They go right back to Etienne. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They're throwing it. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Cam Little to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Warren with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Complete out to the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First down 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking to his fullback now. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
70 Lions.
Here's the snap on 4th. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Big alert. 72.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield. It doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
The give here on 2nd. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one up. And he's got 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. stick with the ground game here. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got the 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Hubbard again. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Panthers first. All set to go now from the 35. Looking on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's out and clear. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11.
Panthers 17.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Fits it through the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Forced out to his right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They're going play action. Buying some time left. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this one belongs to the Bucs.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up what's ever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to the well again. And he cuts it back right. And they take this in for the score. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Shoots another one. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Gets on the edge to the 35. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
There's a dime from the middle. He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. There's Nick Squirtin there on the play.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Cougar knife, here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. He finds Smith here underneath. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. So we're through 3 here. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead.
Ready up.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
70, Timberwolf.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted